Hello and welcome to the stream! Hi Cookie! How are you? Repeated offender I see. Welcome back. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Love to see it when people come back for more. How was your day so far? Good, I played some Overwatch. Awesome. How did the rounds go? Did you win a lot? Or was it more of a bad day? Also, as you can see, we're still grinding away at this piece and trying a bunch of stuff. I just completed my weekly thingy to get some loot boxes. Awesome. Hopefully the loot boxes were good for you. I got a cool witch skin. Haha, awesome. We love witch skins. So not too bad. That's great to hear. Really, really. I'm making those ribbons shiny. Shiny and sparkly. It's maybe not as much as I did there. Or do I want to leave it? No, let's leave it. I like the shiny highlight. So anyways, starting tomorrow I'm on vacation and I'm so excited. We're going for a nice swim at a wellness hotel spa thingy, I guess. They also have sliders and stuff, but we're mostly going to be relaxing. Yippee! Yes! So exciting. And I'm also getting myself a massage. Because my back is killing me. Or not my back, it's more my neck. From all the shrimping I'm doing. No, but it's just if you work a lot and draw a lot, your shoulder parts are going to get sore sooner or later. Because you're not supposed to draw from the wrist, because it limits your movability, I guess. And if you draw from the shoulder, it's easier on the arm. You don't get is it called carpal tunnel syndrome too in English? I'm not sure. You don't get that at least, but your shoulder and neck hurts more. So don't know what's worse. But at least a massage can do wonders for that type of issue. So tomorrow I'm going to be chilling by the pool, reading a bunch of stuff probably. drawing on a tablet with a screen? Yes, I am. It's a Wacom Cintiq. Not sure which series it is because it's been a while since I bought it, but I can prop it up so I have it almost vertically so I don't trim too much. I started with an Intuos though, so with one of those tablets where you don't look where you're drawing. Oh, same, I have a Cintiq. Awesome. I love the Cintiq. I started off with the Intuos, like I said, and then moved on to the Cintiq because I just love the feeling of a Wacom. I also have a tablet, but it's a Windows Surface, and honestly, I hate that thing for drawing. It doesn't feel right, the pressure is so off, and it's so not fun. You can also feel the screen like denting in the middle, so if you try to draw a simple line, let's see if I can show it. If you like try to draw a line on the Windows Surface, you go like this straight, and then suddenly the screen moves and you go like this. Which is so silly. Hey Bach! Welcome to the stream! Thank you for the headpads. How was your stream? I only lurked around for a bit, but I saw you were playing a racing game with your new wheel. You have quite a setup there. Really impressive. Impressive. Jeez. Also, welcome to everybody else who joined our stream. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing more grinding over here. So. Also, I'm not sure what book I'm going to read tomorrow, because I have like 2 books currently that I'm reading on my Kindle. Or technically 4, but all in like different kind of topics. I have Percy Jackson, all parts of the book series, which I'm almost done reading. I think it's 5 books, and I'm still missing 4 and 5, though I'm almost done with the 4th one. And I also started The Witcher a while ago, but I wanted to finish Percy Jackson before I dive back into The Witcher. And the other books I have on my Kindle are more like business related, I guess. One's called Getting Things Done, which gives you a bunch of tips on how to like organize things to get more things done in a day and stuff. And the other one was just a book I got curious about investing, but it's very, very dry and tough to read, so yeah. There's a nurse version of Percy Jackson, which I really liked. It's the same author, I forgot the name, haha. Oh, I also don't know the name right now. Wait, let me check. I'm really bad with names of authors in general. Percy Jackson author. Rick Riordan? Might butcher his name, but yeah. The Heroes of Olympus. There we go. Biography and books, let's see. Really good book. Books. Awesome. The Wade. Oh, I see. So basically, the first books you wrote were the Percy Jackson ones, and the newer ones you mean are probably the Heroes of Olympus series. Okay, there also is one with the Kane Chronicles about Egyptian mythology. And the Gods of Asgard trilogy too. I had no idea. I enjoyed the nurse one more anyway. Yeah, I think that depends on which pantheon you like more. I mean, I'm a sucker for Northern mythology anyways. But I have visited Greek last September, so that's why I started the Percy Jackson books again. Because I visited like the temple of how's it called? Knossos, where the King Midas story took place. Hi Patrick! Welcome to the stream! Welcome, welcome! Hope you're doing well today. We were just talking about Percy Jackson. Pretty tired but doing good. How are you doing? I'm feeling fantastic. Tomorrow I start my vacation, so I'm pretty excited. Which honestly made it really hard to boot up the stream today because it was like, I have vacation tomorrow, I don't want to work. but I'm a good streamer. I'm here. Nice, yeah, super excited. I also saw that sweet note you wrote on Slack to everybody. Does it mean you're done with the program now? Because I think you did the illustration specialization, right? Oh, haha, yeah, my course ended last week. Awesome. Congratulations again. It was my third course now. Wow. All of CG Spectrum or different schools? Hello, Tommy, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are the preparations for your talk going? CG Spectrum 3 courses, but oh well, I spent too much money on courses. Same. I feel the pain. But I don't know, I'm someone who really likes learning and spending time in courses because you get to know so many cool people, and for me it's like the best way to learn. I can learn by myself too, but it's more fun in a course, in my opinion. Moin moin, stickers, noise. Anna, hi! So many familiar faces today. Hello, hello. So good to see you guys. Guys and girls. So many headpats. Thank you. They're going fine. I have the presentation done. I usually do the talking more or less freestyle. Oh, I totally get that. I have like an alibi presentation most of the time. So just in case I forget what I want to talk about, and then it's like this casual look to the presentation. Oh yeah, that was the topic we're talking about. Good. Next page. And I also feel like if you freestyle stuff, it feels more natural and easier. At least that, I don't know, I prefer that kind of style to something where you just read the stuff on the pages. Hope your day's going good. It's going fantastic so far. I already told the others I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so I'm pretty excited. And I had a hard time to boot up the stream, but other than that, I'm good. I'm really hyped. Camera tutorials, art station tutorials, art books, separated courses, but all of them were worth it. Yeah, totally. I still have a bunch of books I want to really work through, like the Andrew Loomis ones and stuff, and other books. Nice, looking forward to your talk today. I really hope I can make it to the talk because I have like the first meeting with the new studio I'm working at. I don't know how long it's going to take since it's the first one and they do like a weekly meeting every Thursday and Saturday. So I don't know. Hopefully I can just do both. But you know how it is. If you're the new person, you try to be diligent. It was different in school where I needed to learn and research before doing a presentation. Oh yeah. Austrian school system, awesome. These are just from my experience and stuff I already know. Thanks, Patrick. I might need you later in the afternoon. If you have time, quick Zoom call to test something. Ooh, somebody needs a guinea pig. But yeah, I totally get that. If it's a topic I don't know a lot about, then I can't freestyle as much as I want to. But like you said, you already know your way around and it's your experiences. So this is way more personal. Sure, I should be at home around 16:30, so just before the talk. I want a shiny part here too. Is that going to be too much? I don't think so. But we can also try it in the office if it is needed for the talk. By the way, Tommy, I don't know if you saw it yesterday, but I fixed the problem you pointed out with like the double shadow on her forehead. Thank you for that, by the way. I saw it immediately, yeah, awesome. I try to take feedback as seriously as I can, especially if it's like very helpful like yours was, if that makes sense. Also, funny thing happened to me today. I had my VOD from yesterday muted because of like a music copyright strike. Which was like, okay, I'm using Lo-fi stream save music, how is that possible? And then I looked into like this little strike. It's not like a strike where I get like it's just a warning. It's not really a copyright strike, but you get pointed out that something was wrong with your stream and it just gets muted. And when I looked into it, it said that I was using a certain song, which isn't even in my playlist. So I basically reported it and they immediately unmuted the part. So I guess that's lucky. But I mean, I know it from the YouTube days. Sometimes you get copyright striked for the absurdest things possible. I don't know which game I was playing back in the day which got copyright striked for the dumbest reason. I was playing, I don't know, was it Life is Strange maybe or something like that? Life is Strange got copyrighted quite a bit, or at least I couldn't monetize it because most of the songs in Life is Strange are copyrighted by the artist, which is totally fine. But I got copyright striked by Katy Perry for the game, which doesn't have a single song of her. I do have the VODs off, so I don't have to bother with copyright strikes at the moment. Yeah, it's not that complicated actually. I'm just using like a lo-fi playlist from Spotify, and I also know a lot of artists. they provide cool, like, I don't know, mashups and mixes for streamers and YouTubers, and they only get the revenue from people who play the music. Like the game shops, I think, are a huge... Yeah, I can really recommend game shops. They are amazing. They do so cool, such cool music. Not only lo-fi, but really, really nice ones. Like, I don't know, I discovered them back in the days when I was searching for like remixes from Undertale, because I'm a huge Undertale fan. And they... Oh, didn't want to pause. They made such amazing remixes of the Undertale songs. So when I read that like over half the playlist is like them, I was just, okay, perfect. You got me. You can also use a second audio channel to filter out the audio for beauties, but I would need an audio deck for that. Yeah, I know what you mean. I also plan on doing that in the future, just in case. I mean, I do the videos purely via Twitch at the moment because I don't know how taxing it is to really record and save it off the platform itself. So I want to be sure that everything is going alright and slowly build up my stream situation here. Because I also have a Rode mic, but I need to set it up properly so I can use it while drawing and switching to my main computer at the same time. Doesn't OBS have the feature to record things into different audio tracks? Pretty sure I've seen it, but I don't care enough to turn it on. Yeah, I do think so, it has it, but like you said, I'm also right now not interested in it to figure it out. Maybe when I like... If things go well, let's say it like that, if things go well, I might look more into like YouTube and creating videos as well, and then I want to really start keeping separate audios. But if it's just the stream, I don't really care. Yeah, but the quality is pretty shitty with OBS. Like with most softwares, hardwares are always the best way to go. With the audio deck, it is completely separate. I think so. I just get a video file with one audio track for my voice, one track for track music from OBS. Yeah, but the quality is often not as good as if you do it like with some hardware. But I think you can pretty easily separate the stuff in OBS, and I think a lot of Let's Players also use that technique. But honestly, the beauties are not... I think they're not completely muted, it's just this small portion that gets muted, and in my case it was like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And that wouldn't be that big of a deal. The music is gone, that's all that I care about. But I really don't care, so I just upload straight from Twitch with the export button. Same! Same. That's also currently how I'm doing it. It's very time efficient, and you know how it is, you're just one person and you have to manage your time well. Alright, I'm going into lurk mode. Need to focus for a bit. Totally fine. Good luck with your talk either way. And have fun lurking. Also, funny thing that happened to me yesterday while streaming. I think it was already... I don't know. Almost at the end of the stream. But I completely forgot to unmute myself for... I don't know how long, to be honest. I was like sitting here talking, explaining stuff, drawing stuff on the screen and things. And I knew that somebody was in the chat who was rather active, and I also talked to them directly. And I was like, oh, okay, they're not answering. Too bad, but what can I do? I can't force them to answer. Totally fine. Maybe they're lurking. And then my Spotify, which behaved rather weirdly yesterday, decided to stop playing music again. So I looked over to my second screen where I have like OBS, Spotify, Twitch itself, and Discord, and I noticed that I have like zero audio. How's it called? You know, the bar that is moving around, and it was grayed out, and I went like, no, I'm muted. How long was I muted? And then I unmuted myself, and I'm not sure who it was that was with me. I think it was Kraken. But they were like, oh no, you've been quiet for quite a while, at least for the whole of the last song. And I was like, oh no. Time managed, those words don't go together. I know they're contradicting, they're totally contradicting. Time management, free time, spare time, work, free time. Those are things that don't go together. And I don't know if I should be happy or not, but I'm getting more and more like spam people into my chat. Which means more people find me, but at the same time, more people find me. I want the right people to find me, not the wrong ones. But I like the shiny ribbons, honestly. They look rather decent, and they also are so much quicker to render, because I know what I'm actually doing. Sadly, you can't choose just ban. I know. Already did, don't worry. Would be nice though. Before you start up the stream, which people would you like to have? Normal viewers or spammers? Today I'm feeling spammers, let's go. Also got a beautiful call yesterday from India. Hello, my name is Steve, how can I help you? Harukazu, welcome to the stream! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. My name is Tia, or Celestial Faith for everybody who's wondering. We are right now drawing my future profile picture and just talking about whatever comes to our minds. What were you guys doing? Thank you, thank you. Let's give you a quick shout out. So people can check you out and follow you. Oh, you were arting. What did you do? Iva! I see you brought some new people with you with the other raids. Here at VT says current. Hello. Hey you just got glitch rated. Happy to have you guys, happy to have you. You're actually picking up when someone calls from there, or from outside of Austria in general. Let's just say, firstly, it was a private number, and I actually get quite a few phone calls from London because of CG Spectrum and stuff, so I do pick up every now and then. Thank you so much for the follow! Kazu, or is it Karu? What do you prefer? Do you have a nickname you prefer? Thank you so much. Let me follow you back. There we go. After all, I want to return the raid someday. Let me also write it down on my little raid list over here. Because I am a very forgetful person, and if I don't write it down what people I want to raid, I easily forget it. There you go. I was working on a commission for at Kiraviti. Awesome! What did they commission? Your art looks adorable. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You got phone calls from London because of CG Spectrum? Impressive. Oh, it's just Oliver who is calling me on my private cell. He lives in Vienna, but for some reason also has like a London Huawei, you know, a London number, I guess. And thank you, Kira, for the follow as well. Thank you so much. Bach is paying the art tags, awesome. Is this CCP? No, it's actually Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop for my work and stuff. Because I'm a concept artist and most studios prefer Photoshop. So it's my go-to tool. But I honestly would love to use Clip Studio Paint more. Also, if you have anything to share, feel free to post it in the chat. Links are allowed, and I would love to share your art in my stream as well, so people can take a look at it. Yeah, sure, why not? Don't we all have a second phone number from a random country on the world? Just kidding, that's funny. I know, it was so weird for me too when I got like a call from London for the first time. But I always give the benefit of a doubt since I am officially registered as like a company in Austria. So I have my phone number almost everywhere. And honestly, the spammers always call you under a private number instead of an official one, most of the time. Or if they call you from a different number, mostly it's from Austria. Or just join the Discord and plop it in there. That's also an option. Yeah, we have a Discord server, though it is not very pretty at the moment. We just have a general chat in there, and I still have to set it up if I have time. But I want to focus first on my stream layout and stuff. Thank you, Cookie, for pointing this out. I still need to get used to it that I have a Discord server. Also, I need to see what's up with my activity feed from OBS, because for some reason it doesn't show me my followers anymore ever since I hit affiliate. Even though it should. I do get the raid notifications and everything, but not the follow. But the filter says it's on. Very odd. But I have my stream manager propped up on my other screen just in case I miss out on the name. Okay, let's get back to drawing. So what were we talking about previously? Oh yeah, time management and stuff. Spammers. But it was so funny because I recently like, how's it called? I stopped paying for Amazon Prime because I didn't need it anymore. And at the same day I get a call from India telling me, hey, you ordered something with Amazon Prime and we have a problem. Could you please look at your order? And yeah. They really think people are so dumb to fall for it. It's insane to me. Sometimes I wish I was one of those like really, really cool hackers who like hack them back and scam them back. Because those are videos I love to watch, by the way. Ha, lol, yeah. Some people do. So it's still worth for them, sadly. Yeah. Especially elderly people who don't know much about technology. And I have to admit there are some pretty advanced scams out there that are not as easy to spot, so I wouldn't rule it out that I'm not falling for stuff. Haven't yet, knock on wood, but you never know. Always be careful about spammers and scammers. Yeah, those videos are so funny. They are insanely funny. Or also those people who like steal packages from porches and stuff, and if you see like, I don't know, the one guy that pops into my mind is the glitter bomb guy, where he puts a glitter bomb in his packages, and when people open it at home, they have glitter everywhere. With the AI nowadays, your mother could call, or you could call your best friend since your voice is now online. Oh yeah, true. True. Yeah, that's so insane. Yeah, the glitter bomb guy. Glitter bomb guy. Yeah, but I must say I'm so happy that my parents are not the people to fall for stuff like that. My mother always like texts my old number if she gets a spam like that to make sure it's me or not. My dad is exactly the same person, so I don't have to worry about them too much, but yeah. You never know. That's good. Yeah. I'm really happy about it. It's not like that my parents, or at least my mother, is not like the most techie person, but she does know her basics and the most important things. And she can do the basic stuff, but if things get like very complicated, she asks me or her husband. Yeah, I don't blame people who fall for it. It does not help the victim to blame anyone. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, oftentimes those are people who don't know any better. They didn't have anyone to teach them how stuff like this works. So, yeah. Blaming the person that gets scammed is a low thing to do, in my opinion. Because they've gone through shit. They probably lost money or their houses or stuff like that, and then people go and blame them like, oh, haha, why were you so dumb to fall for stuff like that? Wasn't it obvious? Yada yada, and I don't see the point, honestly. I rather educate the person instead of blaming them, which is just rude. Exactly, yeah. But you know how it is, there are a lot of a-holes out there who do exactly that and even have fun doing it. Yay, Pokemon song! Yeah, Pokemon Center, I think it is. Oh, good old days, good old days. I have played Pokemon so much up until... Was it Ultra Sun, I think? And after that I stopped because it didn't feel the same anymore. I did play Pokemon Trading Card Pocket for a while. Until I just felt like you have to pay money to stay relevant, and that's when I left it. It feels so pay to win. First time hearing you almost push out an insult, huh? I'm trying my best. I mean, seriously, I grew up in Austria, I swear a lot, but I'm trying to keep the language nice. Especially on stream. Yeah, after X and Y, I didn't really follow it. Yeah, X and Y was the last one I really liked. The Alola region wasn't my thing. I played it and just gathered the Pokemons because up until Ultra Sun, I had every single Pokemon, every evolution in my Pokebank, with some shinies, with like, I had like some Pokemon twice because there was like a visual gender difference and stuff, so... Used to be a huge Pokemon fan. Still am, but not the new generations. I mean, they make Pokemon for a younger audience, and it's just not challenging anymore and not fun. Feels too easy, if that makes sense. Also, I totally forgot, to all the raiders, it's totally fine if you have to run and just lurk. It's totally okay. Still need to get the raid etiquette down. Yeah. Raid and run, right? That's it. Okay, do you have a favorite Pokemon, by the way? Since we're already talking Pokemon stuff. Giratina! Oh, Giratina is so cool. Sorry if my pronunciation isn't right. I know most Pokemon more in German than in English, so I am not speaking this out right. But this is actually also one of my absolute favorite legendaries. I just love I don't know how the world is called in English from Giratina, but it's called Zerwelt in Deutsch, in German, so it was so cool. For me, this was mind-blowing as a child. And Diamond and Pearl and Ruby and Sapphire were my absolute favorite ones. Though I love the story from X and Y too. I forgot the name too, but yeah, the alternate worlds. Yeah, exactly. Never played Pokemon, never will, but glad you enjoyed them. Don't worry, Patrick. It's totally fine. I just grew up with a lot of like Nintendo games, and Pokemon Red was the first game my father bought me, so... Let's just say, without Pokemon I wouldn't become a gamer. So I'm still very grateful. And I don't blame anyone who hasn't played it. What games did you play when you were younger? Since we're like the same age. I'm going to keep those darker. I don't want to spend too much time on those ribbons since they're not very prominent in the picture, but a bit of shading doesn't hurt. There we go, there we go. Legacy of Kain, Soul River, Doom, Ape Escape, Final Fantasy VIII, I think it was Metal Gear Solid. Oh, I see. So that's more PlayStation, right? So you grew up with a PlayStation. I wasn't allowed to have one until I was like, I don't know, 11, 12. And even then my father was like religious about the games he picked. But for some reason, a few years later, I got like a PSP, and then I got God of War, which is a very child-friendly game. He just heard it was about Greek mythology, and the sales guy was like smiling, yeah, it is about Greek mythology. And he just sold the PSP with God of War to me. Still a very funny memory. Exactly, yeah, good. I know my consoles. Yeah, Metal Gear. I actually never played Metal Gears. But I mean, that one sound of Metal Gear is like super iconic when you get caught, I think. And I also know a little bit about like Solid Snake and Liquid Snake, but that's basically it, sadly. So my parents bought mostly kid games in the beginning, but their kid games were more brutal than the normal games. So my parents decided just to trust me and even buy 18 plus games. Oh my god. That's insane. No, my dad was sadly he did his research. So whenever I tried to like talk him into a game, he looked it up and he didn't fall for it, sadly. But he meant well, of course, so I can't blame him for that. But yeah, I'm still a bit sad that I missed out like the really cool PlayStation generation back in the days. Also, people, remember to hydrate. I also need to take a sip of water right now. Oh, Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is still on my like pile of shame. I really want to play it. I have seen so many like shorts and stuff about Dante and the gameplay in general, because it reminds me of the modern Final Fantasy gameplay, not the round-based but real-time fighting style, and it's so cool. And I also like those types of games that are a bit more dark and demonic. I also used to play, how's it called? Darksiders. But I never finished the first one. But I have both of them. Don't have the third part with Fury. I am the storm that is approaching. Is that a Dante quote? I'm sure, just guessing there. The Devil May Cry combat developer head went over to Final Fantasy, so it's getting closer, huh? Oh, I had no idea. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. It's the virtual theme. Oh, you mean the song is playing in the background. It's called Vertigo? Don't know where it's from, sadly. I still need to like make my own little playlist where I also search for remixes and stream save stuff from games I love and adore. Because I have like wait guys, let me see. I am a sucker for video game music. I have my own private playlist with like not every game I love, because I didn't have Spotify from the very beginning, but I'm always growing it with like over 1,000 songs from video games, from Baldur's Gate to Ori and the Blind Forest, Undertale and stuff. And it's like 45 hours of music, but it's sadly not stream safe, which is too bad. It's from the last Devil May Cry game they made. Oh, okay, okay. Forgot which number. Just a few seconds after that. Wait, let me see. What did you send me? Quickly muting the thing. Okay, I'm going to listen to this after the stream if that's okay, Patrick, because I'm afraid if I like play this on stream, I get I really get striked. But I'm going to pin this one. Devil Tree is also a good song. Shouldn't worry about that, huh? Okay, awesome. I mean, I'm always looking for like new songs, so that's fine. Okay. Also, welcome to everybody who joined our stream in the last couple of minutes. We're just working on this wonderful piece here for my channel. Hopefully, future avatar. Nope. Also, I think I need some sort of fold here to make it look less stiff. Are you happy with how the head looks now? After a good night's sleep, it's better. It's definitely better. And hey, Croc, welcome back. I'm still not 100% happy with it, but I'm just leaving it like this. I might get some feedback from some colleagues of mine later. But like I mentioned yesterday, with this piece I'm really pushing my limits and trying a bunch of new stuff and really getting out of my comfort zone. Because how else will I learn and find things to improve on? But after this piece I'm probably going to do some more lighthearted stuff like emotes and icons, which don't take ages to do, with more simpler rendering. Hello, welcome to the stream. Enkov? I hope I don't butcher your name. Feel free to correct me if you want to. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Where are you from? And what brings you here? That's already a better mindset than 95% of artists that want to get into the industry. Is that so? I don't know, I don't have much experience with that kind of stuff. I try to find a good balance between like pushing my comfort zone and stay in my comfort zone. Because I like pushing myself with like topics and ideas I really like. It can get frustrating, but if I don't try new stuff, I won't see any progress. You said it right. Whew. Lucky me. Lucky me. By the way, Patrick, if you have like any feedback for me, just tell me. I'm happy to hear it. And after the stream, I still have time to cry. You're pushing yourself. Even that is already good. Yeah. I mean, my personal goal for this year... Oh! Thank you for the follow! Thank you so much! Thank you so much, Enkov. Welcome to the Spirit Grove. Yeah, so what I was about to say is my personal goal for this year is to get more comfortable with rendering and painting and slowly but surely like get rid of the lines. I mean, I showed you like what styles I'm aiming for, but yeah. If you want some, I can look over after the stream when I'm at home. So just send it over to Slack, I might have time later. Yeah, no stress. I was thinking about maybe finishing it or pushing it as far as I can and then send it out to different people to get some feedback. Because the only feedback I got up until now was just very minor, which is totally fine. I mean, I'm also happy if nobody has feedback for me, but I'm still happy if people like give me their thoughts and stuff. Here I go, anatomy. Oh no. What's up with the anatomy? Well, they use lines heavily. Yeah, they do, but that one person like has a very painterly approach and also overpaints their lines a lot. So basically, I would love to have like I would love to push my sketches to a point where I can use them comfortably for line art. And then don't be afraid to overpaint them. Does that make sense? Because it would, firstly, it would make my whole process way faster. And it would also like be better for production. Because if I have a sketch that I can use for the final piece, I don't have to spend time on cleaning up the sketch on like a huge level. TB Choice, mostly lines and flat colors. Yeah, absolutely. But her sketches are gorgeous. So my biggest problem is I want my sketches to look very nice, which I want to practice more. And I want my renders to be better as well. So I can, if I'm asked to push my stuff to a better final stage, I can provide it. And I mean, for this piece I'm working on right now, I'm already working ages on it, but I'm really trying a bunch of stuff and allowing myself to make mistakes. Because for example, for the lips I used like a completely new technique, and I love how they turned out. Really, I just adore it. They look so soft and nice, and it wasn't hard to do. And also for like, I'm not very comfortable with clothing, and I never drew a head before, so that's also something new. And I'm also playing around with textures and stuff. Can't draw bodies, paper don't help, draw looks too dirty because I can't clean in without erasing important parts. Oh, thank you so much for the reminder, Kraken. And at this point, how about we take a 5-minute break in general because we reached the 1 hour mark. And I'll be back in 5 minutes, if that's okay with you guys. And also, just for you, Cookie, you know the drill. I haven't forgotten yet. My beautiful BRB screen. Okay, guys, don't forget to stand up and stretch a bit. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. See you guys later. And I am back from the break. Hello, Sophie. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Kit Kat time. Yes, have a break, have a Kit Kat. And Cookie also wrote, oh, traditional art. I think that was for NCOF, if I'm not mistaken. And sorry for not answering your message before. Can't draw bodies, paper don't help. Drawing looks too dirty because I can't clean it without erasing important parts. Oh, yeah, I get that. Traditional art is also hard, but I always use it for like getting line confidence. Ah, thank you for the headpad, Creo. XD. Just going to call you Creo if that's alright. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How about you? Thank you so much for joining the stream today. Hello, hello. That's alright by me. Perfect. I actually got my reference. Of course I do. It's not always the case that like advertisement is the same globally, but have a break, have a Kit Kat is kind of iconic. So how could I not get that reference? I would be ashamed if I didn't get it. Where's my clothing layer? There it is. Because I just noticed we have some weird spot over here. And I don't even know why. There we go. Away, black spot. Back into the void with you. Give me one short moment. I need to mute myself for a bit. Sorry, back again. Everything is better than these XXLs S. You probably know this. I don't know what you mean. But you have to admit they're stuck with you. There was this one like ad did it many years ago with this strange mana type of jingle. Everybody knows this dumb song and I can't get rid of it. Also, I just noticed that my recent follower overlay isn't working. Because we got a bunch of new followers in between. And technically it should be NCOF, who should be on screen since they are my latest subscriber. Not subscriber, follower, sorry. Let me see if I can quickly fix that. I might only need to refresh the page or something, but you never know, you never know. Your shading style is very soft. So cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to do a mixture of both, since soft and hard edges are very important, but I still need to get better at it. What do you mean I don't have the SE Live plugin installed? What? That doesn't make any sense because I have it. My OBS even looks different. Let's see. Okay, that's an issue. But it might also explain why my activity feed is not properly updating and not showing any followers too. Because I guess it somehow got disconnected. But for that, I sadly have to restart OBS, which I'm not going to do midstream, because that would mean I would have to really close the stream and put it up again. Oof, yeah. But hey, at least I now know what the problem is. I'm just going to write this down real quick in my to-do list. My trusty little to-do list. Let's see, new. Let's just say fix recent follower. Then I at least know what I need to do. There we go. And back to the other side of my computer. But maybe that fixes all my problems I'm currently having with, like, things looking accurate. Okay, where did I leave off? There we were. So much has happened. Might go with multiply. For some extra folds. So, what are you guys up to? Probably working, doing some art, maybe playing some games. Currently trying to find the right swoop. Just drawing as well. Oh, what are you drawing? What are you both drawing? Cookie, are you still doing the crows, or did you start something else? As a crew, if you want to post something, you can either send a link in chat or join our Discord and post it in the general chat. Discord is still very much empty, still need to set it up, but links are allowed, so yeah. I'm done with the crows. Awesome, so you're doing something new? Kraken says, writing some guff or stuff that me and my friends talked about late last night. Oh. Okay. Yep. Oh, that would be awesome. How do I join your Discord? Oh, thank you, Cookie. Cookie was faster than me. Thank you so much. I got you. Awesome, Cookie, awesome. I'm still looking for mods, by the way, Cookie, so if you keep it up, I might recruit you for my little army. So be careful. Just teasing you a little. Oh, why does it say invalid invite? Oh no, I don't know. see. It might have expired. Wait, let's see. We can fix this. We can fix this, no problem. Yeah. The link has changed. There you go. That's a new invite link. And it also... Wait, let me see. Expires never, please. Great. Oh, okay. Welcome to the server. Welcome to the Spheric Grove. It does that by default. Yeah, I just saw. It expires after 7 days. But it's no problem. I've just changed it to never, and I'm going to quickly edit the command. There it is. Custom command. Discard. This should be the new one. Double check. Looking good. Save. Looks good. This should be a link that doesn't expire, hopefully. Those are some cute birds. Yeah, Cookie drew them. Or a different community he's in here on Twitch. They look so adorable. Hopefully. Discord says never. Unless they have a different definition from never, we should be good. Technically. If not, I know how to change it. I mean, that's a good thing that I'm setting up everything by myself. I know how stuff works, so if any issues arise on stream, I can hopefully fix them rather quickly. Unless it's something where I really need to restart OBS, because that's something I can't do on screen. But as long as it's not like stream breaking, we can live with a few hours of a non-updated version of the follower account. Because I already suspected it not to work, because I was thinking that like Kali, who's currently on screen, has subscribed a while ago. But we didn't have any new followers, not subscribers, followers. I always need to get the terminology right. We didn't get any followers yesterday, so I couldn't check it. But today, it at least worked. Okay, so what are we going to tackle next? I think the ruffles. Oh no, my glass of water is empty. Let's get some more. Again, stay hydrated. The longer I talk, the drier my mouth gets. Stay wet mouth. word. It's really important. It's if you talk for a long period of time, it's so I don't know, but it's better. I have to say, ever since I started streaming, I feel more comfortable with talking, and also it seems like my body is adjusting. My throat doesn't hurt as much anymore after 4 hours of streaming, and all in all, I can go longer without having to actually pause in between. But I'm still going to take it slow because I really, really want to set up like a Friday evening gaming stream as well. But I don't want to overdo it at the moment. Yeah, you get used to it. IG. In general. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds nice. Thank you. When do you usually stream? I usually stream Monday to Thursday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. my time, which is, I'm located in Austria, Vienna, so it should be UTC +1. But you generally find me here around the same time from Monday to Thursday. I guess, oh sorry, I think I said that before. Yeah, I'm so sorry. With some of the shorts, I still need to get used to them. Since a lot of my friends are German and not English. So... But most of them, they're just out of context. Makes sense. Gonna head out. Have fun with your stream. Thank you, Patrick, for stopping by. And thank you again for offering to give me feedback. I'll definitely get back to you later. Instagram. Yeah, but I figured you would say, yeah, you get used to it, Instagram. That wouldn't make any sense. Cook is also saying bye-bye. Also, Crew, for your information, next week's streaming schedule will be different than usual because I'm on vacation starting tomorrow. I'm going to try to be here at the same times, but I also don't want to like... Oh my god! Okay, bist du wahnsinnig? Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh my god, thank you. Little Easter gift. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Don't make me cry. You crazy person. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Everybody give her some love in the chat. That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Now I have to change my goal. Look at that. Oh gosh. That's amazing. Chat is sending you all the love if you're still here, because I guess you're probably working still. But thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Gosh. I'm grinning so hard that my cheeks are hurting. That's so sweet. You deserve it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. Now I'm really getting emotional. Oh, good thing I already have tissue papers from when we reached like almost affiliate. Okay, so what did I want to do? I wanted to change the overlay, right? Making me speechless here. Okay, let's see if that works without losing all the subscribers. Haha! But why does that work? Why do like stream goals and recent subscribers work, but my recent follower account is broken? That is kind of so weird. But thank you again so much for the gifted subs. Thank you. Fun! Yeah, so much fun. Oh gosh. I'm just trying one last little thing. See if I can make it work. It's really not showing the followers for some reason. It's like all the people that followed me after Kale vanished in the void. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to fix it for sure. Also, where are you going on your holiday? I answered that in a minute. And thank you, Bach, for your head pets again. Thank you, thank you. I'm not going anywhere in particular. We're going swimming tomorrow in like a little what's it called? It's like a mixture of like a water park and a wellness hotel. So yeah, we're probably more chilling in the wellness area. I'm also getting myself a massage because my back is killing me. Already told the others I'm doing too much shrimping here. so my neck and back are a bit sore from all the drawing and stuff. But yeah. Oh, sounds so chill. Hope you have fun. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, but I really, before Kay totally surprised me with the gift subs, which are amazing. Oh, Cookie wants to stretch. Okay. Okay, guys. Everybody stand up and stretch for a moment. Let's see if I can do this without actually killing my headphones. Big stretch. Okay, there we go. Hey, I forgot you added that last time. Yeah, I did this morning. I promised you that I would add it, and I did. Because I figured it is really a great idea to just remind myself to also like stand up every now and then. So yeah, about next week again. I want to try to stick to my usual streaming schedule, but I can't promise anything since I want to keep the vacation a bit loose, so if we're like doing something spontaneously, we can just go. But I'm going to update my schedule anyways. I already know that I won't make it on Thursday, but I want to do like a Stardew Valley stream in the evening. And I might do that for the whole week next week. Because I don't want to like disappoint the people who come here to watch me draw almost daily. So I might just commute all the or migrate all the streams to the evening and just make some casual Stardew Valley stream. Hopefully that fixes your shrimp back. Honestly, I really hope it does. Because I'm also doing sports and yoga to really help it, but lately it's been a bit of a bother. But I don't know why. Been to the doctors as well, but they can't help me. It's just in sore muscles which I need to build up. Because I was bad, I neglected them for a longer time. And now I have to deal with the consequences. That's a bit too dark. That's better. And you! I'm sorry. I was bad, I'm sorry. Guys, take care of your body. It bites back sooner or later. No, I actually last year, or from 2023 to summer 2024, I studied at Sin Studio concept art, and I really went all in and focused on drawing and stuff, and I did so much drawing and so much work that I didn't do anything else, and that's what's actually ruined my back a bit, because I overdid it. So it's really important to find a good balance and to stand up every now and then and just move or do some sports or step away from your computer. My mom is a doctor, so she warned me a lot of times. Okay, that's tough, of course. I'm living proof. Listen to your mother. But I'm still young, so that it's not like it's too late for me to fix it. I just really need to make it a habit to move more. Yeah, I also bought myself like one of those walking pads, which is amazing, but of course I can't walk and draw at the same time, so that's an issue. But I at least try to walk a few steps during the day. Though I also have neglected this lately. Why won't you let me draw here? But more because my back is acting up at the moment. If I like stand for a long period of time, it's like it feels very tight and sore. So that's why I'm getting a massage and try to slowly get back into the groove. Because if I overdo it now, I probably like ruin it even more, and that's not what I want. But once I've built up enough like muscles again, I get back to walking and everything. So yeah, it's a process for sure. But my plans for next week are pretty boring. Since it's Easter weekend and stuff, we're just going to visit family and enjoy the sun, I guess. I'm definitely going out more now that it's spring and things are looking good. The sun, yes! Some vitamin D. Even though I still look like a vampire. Skin's definitely more white than brown, and I like to keep it that way. I've worked hard for this aesthetic. Honestly, seeing a 10th artist or gamer just it looks off. Something's wrong. I don't trust him. Just kidding. Right now it feels so nice to do stuff I'm actually comfortable with. Just painting in some ruffles and shadows for the ruffles. For me, this part is very, very relaxing. By the way, Creo, did you already post something or didn't you want to share it? It's totally fine, I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. That's my favorite part, shadows. Same, shading is relaxing. Yeah, for me it depends what I'm shading. Because there are so many things that aren't like in my comfort zone. And those things are, of course, a struggle. I think the most relaxing part for me is line art. Because I just turn off my brain and just do it. Line art and putting down like flat colors. I shared a bit, just line arting right now. Alright, take your time. But it's nice to see that today is just another really relaxing art stream. Oh, look at that! A Kraken has appeared on our Discord as well. Welcome, welcome! Hello, hello! Line art. I guess that's also fine. The most stressful part is sketching, it seems. Oh, yeah. Though I have to admit, I really want to get more comfortable with sketching as well. Like I mentioned before, it's like it would be so cool to have a sketch that is so good that you can use it as line art. But I'm far away from that kind of skill. My sketches look super, super messy. Don't think that will happen for me. That would be a dream too. Yeah, absolutely. Being like Kim Yoon-gi and just sketch whatever you want to and it looks awesome. But we'll get there eventually, with lots and lots of practice. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. I'm getting some coffee. Some good old coffee latte. No worries. Phew, thank God. By the way, guys, let's say I really like do a gaming stream as well. I was figuring like Friday evenings maybe. What kind of games would you love to see me play? Because I feel like I have a huge like array of games. I play from horror games to hard games like Dark Souls and stuff, but I also love cozy games. But I just want to figure out like the vibe. Because so far I guess it would be a cozy game, because most of us are like very chill and relaxed. And I doubt that I could be like chill and relaxed if I play Dark Souls and try to kill, I don't know, Sid or somebody, and he kills me over and over again. And League of Legends, yeah, sure! let's do the best game that really is good for your heart and nerves. Just kidding. Any shower would be cool. Okay, okay. Stardew Valley. Love the background music. Fits the vibe, right, Stardew Valley? Thank you, by the way. Then I'm going to play some Stardew Valley when I boot up my game stream. I mean, I have basically everything like set up already to start a game. Like, I looked at the game capture if everything's working. But I'll definitely do that on a different time of day. Because this stream is more of a co-working experience. Right now I'm doing some private projects because I don't have any commissions lined up. But as soon as I get some more commissions in again, where you probably see me working on those instead of my private stuff. Oh, I've been getting into a game called Factorio, so I've been trying to learn that. Factorio is such a cool game. I love like Factorio, Satisfactory, and this type of like factory building thing. I've never played it through because I like play it for hours and days on end, then I stop playing, and every time I like get back into the game, I look at the mess and spaghetti I've created and I go like, what the hell did I do? What was my plans? Why is this going there? What is this doing here? Okay, I'm going to start over. I love Stardew Valley. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, okay. I mean, I was like thinking about maybe doing a mod pack for Stardew Valley myself at one point, just to like practice pixel art. And to maybe do something with the community together so that we have like our own little mod pack where we have this witchy vibe and stuff and all of that. But I'm not sure if that's something people would like to watch or would like to see me do. Because it would also be like a huge trial and error stuff, because I've never done my own mod and pixel art. I adore it, but I never actually did it myself. So yeah, Timeout Demon Strike again, let's play Ion. Heck yeah. Some Final Fantasy. It also apparently helps you learn coding. It's what I've heard anyway. Yeah, I know some basic coding stuff like visual coding in the Unreal Engine and some other like 3D programs. And I have modded Stardew Valley like with mods from Nexus and have had to code them a bit myself to make them work. Because some mods just didn't go together, so I had to go into the little text document and delete some lines or fix some lines. Also Kraken, again welcome to the Discord server. Just saw the little give you seat. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sometimes the delay doesn't like line up the stuff from the chat. So yeah, Manufacture. Yeah, definitely. You can do so much stuff with it. Like if you start coding like how the railways work and optimize everything, you can go nuts with like coding and optimizing. And even though it's already a few years old, I think it really aged well. I haven't played the new expansion with the Space Age yet, but it's an awesome game. Also enjoy some Animal Crossing music in the background. I'm just snacking away on my coffee real quick to get rid of the milk foam. And then I'm going back in to paint the frills. I think I need like a little milk foam or milk coffee emote. I mean, I don't drink coffee on a regular basis, so maybe once, I don't know, twice a week or something like that, but... if I do, it's always like a latte macchiato. Because black coffee and stuff is just too bitter for my taste. And also, I don't know, I drink black coffee every now and then, but the coffee has to be really, really good. I don't like if the coffee beans are like extremely roasted and extremely bitter. And to find a coffee like that, I don't know, it's hard. And it's safer to just order like some milk coffee in a restaurant. Because even if the coffee is bitter, I at least can drink it. But when I started to drink coffee, I used so much sugar to make it like drinkable for me. But nowadays I always drink my coffee without any sugar. So maybe in just a few years I don't even drink milk coffee anymore, who knows? You know how it is, taste grows with age. Or changes with, I think changes with age is better. So we'll see about that. Holy moly! I always put sugar, even just 1 spoon. Yeah, I don't know, I had like a phase where I didn't drink any milk coffee and also drank it black. And then I don't know, I stopped doing that because I just missed my old coffee, and when I put in like... I usually drank like 2 spoons of sugar, I think was my usual amount. I did that and it was so awful for me. It was way too sweet. But the reason I like tried to go for black coffee was because I would try to lose weight. So I really reduced like sugar and stuff. And it's somewhat stuck. So I won't complain. But if I can pick like a favorite beverage, it would probably be like bubble tea, boba tea. Because I love boba tea. It's so good. No matter if it's like milky versions or fruity versions, I could drink like, I don't know, a whole ocean of it, a whole bathtub, whatever. I'm not going to read that out loud, but I see what you did there. Why not combine it? Coffee boba. I haven't yet tried that one, to be honest. We don't have like a lot of boba places around where I live because I live more on the countryside, so we have to Bye, Cookie, into the naughty corner. You're talking about things we don't support on this channel, right? I would never support this kind of talk in my chat. Never. Never ever. Okay. Back to boba tea. Yeah, so we don't have much boba places since I live on the countryside, so I have to drive like between 20 minutes to half an hour to the city to get it. But they got it rather recently. But so far I haven't like craved any coffee when I went there because they have also like seasonal bobas and I often get those. And they only have it like a few months, the coffee boba. But I'm really curious about it. Dang, I got the timeout corner. Exactly. You're not allowed to talk or post any emotes. Just kidding. But I think as long as we keep stuff like that boba tea you mentioned, Cookie, tasteful, I'm totally fine with jokes like that. Because I think it makes stuff more fun as long as you be mindful about jokes like this. Because they can get out of hand pretty quickly and it sometimes draws the wrong type of audience. But I don't know, I'm not like that much of a feminist that I say, don't do jokes like that, how dare you, get out of the chat, you're banned, away, away, naughty Cookie, naughty Kraken, naughty Bach. No, Kraken is also totally innocent, I'm so sorry. I always give my jokes a little flair. It's totally fine, totally fine. If I ever get a feeling like your joke is out of line or too much, I'm going to tell you politely, and I'm sure you're not going to repeat it, I guess, if it's too much. So I trust you guys with that kind of stuff. I've done nothing wrong. I know, Kraken, I'm so sorry. I just looked over to the Discord and I saw your name and it was completely like my brain went, I need to say Kraken even though you did nothing wrong. You didn't even participate in anything right now. Just an innocent bystander. Ignore yesterday. I didn't say anything yesterday. I don't know what you mean. You also didn't post any out of context, like, emotes there. When we were talking about making it shiny. I'm not happy with the frills again. Something is bothering me. But I think it's just because I need to do some more. Let's see. Boys, come back, I need you. We still have 2 more hours to go. You can't leave me already. Exactly. Yeah, please tell me if I go too far. So there's a boundary and I know not to cross it. Yeah, totally. I will definitely tell you that. I mean, I have like a warning, or in the text rules it says not to talk about like sexual or explicit content, but I'm not that strict. As long as it's like fun and makes people laugh, it's totally fine. And I want to keep it child friendly, and so far what we're doing is still fine. It's not like we're talking about really, really strange topics, so don't worry about a thing. Why is the text layer one with my brush? Please. Okay, that's what has been bothering me. Need to give it some more thickness to make it look believable. There we go. Oh. Less to do. That's too blue. Way too blue, way too blue. Yeah, I think that does the job. Looks better than before. Is it too dark? Yep, looks good. Always need to find the balance of stuffs. And I want to push those back. Or do I? Slightly, maybe. No, I want some overlay, please. I think it won't get any better. There's so much stuff I want to like study and learn. So this piece really gave me a bunch of new ideas what I can work on. So that is really, really helpful. Nope, not overlay. Just a normal brush, please. Are you also gonna shade and other stuff the clouds in the background? Yeah, I am going to. It's probably going to be a bit more graphic because my idea was like to have her render style be more detailed and the background is going to be way more flat. But I kind of want to how do I explain? I would love to draw some like flowers in the background, like I don't know, just like some branches. Just as an example, quick, that's way too thick, but like little hints of flowers and stuff like this, but way more not as prominent, I guess. But yeah, there's still going to be a bit more stuff in the background as well. But I'm pretty scared of the butterflies, to be honest, because I really want them to look a bit translucent and glowy and magical. So I've been pushing them off for quite a bit, and I think it's going to be the last thing I render on her before I move to the background. And also we are going to take a quick 5-minute break because we hit another hour. So guys, make sure to grab a glass of coffee or a cup of hot coffee or a glass of water, stretch your legs, and we'll be back. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I've noticed saving the best for last. Exactly. I'll head to bed. Sleep well, Bach. Sleep well. Take care of yourself. So cool to see this take shape. Thank you. Thank you. I know I'm taking a very long time with this. I'm so sorry about that. But we'll get there eventually. Okay, guys. Be right back. I am back from the break, and I hope you guys are too. Hopefully you grabbed everything you need. Thank you so much, Cookie. Thank you. Okay, let's turn this around again. Thank you, Crew. Thank you. I was just sat down right in the moment where it switched songs, and it was just silence. And I already figured that maybe Spotify broke again, so luckily that wasn't the case. I'm still on the background layer. I need to go on my ruffles layer. Okay, let's see. By the way, I also have some plans for our little Twitch channel here. I want to make my channel a bit more accessible for people who can't watch with like the tone on, or maybe who are even deaf or something like that. So I'm currently looking into how to incorporate closed captures. So basically a plugin that turns my rambling into a proper text on screen. I've looked through a couple of plugins, but so far I haven't found the one I was looking for. Because most plugins I found, they look like very, I don't know, ugly subtitles you would get if you turn them on YouTube or something like that, and I want them to be displayed on my screen. Like, right now we have the subscriber and the goals underneath where I'm drawing in Photoshop, and I probably will go to put them there and change the layout a bit and put the whole goals somewhere else. So yeah. I've seen a bunch, but I don't know, most of them are not good. Yeah, I've seen, I mean, it's not going to be perfect by all means, but I guess that's really one thing when it comes to AI, that this is really helpful, that AI is just taking over the translation. But one streamer I follow, her name is Red Straw Baby. She's really sweet, go check her out if you can. She has like a rather pretty version of the subtitles underneath her. I think she uses Clip Studio, but that doesn't matter. And I wrote her this morning. I'm just waiting on her to get back to me maybe, and hopefully she can help me out to set it up in a prettier way. It definitely is not going to be like a good a good translator, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Hopefully, yeah. Because I wanted to match the aesthetic, and hers is also very, like, it looks a bit cartoony and playfully, and not like this white, bold letters on a grayed out screen or something like that, so we'll see. Might take a while, but maybe I can finish setting this up before the next stream. Because it's not as complicated as I thought it would be. Because most plugins nowadays, especially for Twitch, are plug and play. But yeah, I'm always trying to improve the stream as much as I can. I might also set up better audio during my vacation, but we'll see. We'll see indeed. Yeah, we will see it literally. And I also figured it would be like nice for the people who are lurking around at work and stuff. So even if they can put on like any sound, they can still hear or not hear, read what is going on. But that's the plan. In general, there's so much I would love to do on stream. Make it more interactive, give you guys more emotes and redeems to play on, and really have effects on screen. I probably dial back the other effects though, like bit stuff and that it's reading out everything loud. Because I don't want this stream to be like just a whole bunch of effects. I want it to be like well balanced. But it's just a learning experience. Plus, a lot of streamers and people who do YouTube for a long time, they have all have those insiders, and I really hope we're going to get one of those as well in the future. Our personal little gags and things that make us laugh. The only thing I hate about it, I probably need to do something dumb for this to happen. So, yeah. That's very well thought. Yep, yep. Aw, thank you. I'm trying. It's also, I don't know how often I've like changed my overlay in the last couple of weeks, because I just mocked it together very quickly, and anytime I think of something new or see something new on any of the tutorials I watch or stuff like that, I try to implement it, and yeah, that's how it became better. Because I think, oh, I don't know. Let's see. I only started streaming earlier this month. I think it was like the 31st of March, so the week where the Thursday April was in. And my first video was literally just a screen capture of Photoshop. And ever since then I just put in little things. I mean, it's not, by all means, it's not like a super pretty layout or anything, but it does the job, and that's all it counts. And I'm always like tweaking it a bit so it does look better. Little by little. Greer, you're saying it, yeah, exactly, little by little. Because I think that's what most of the time keeps people from really do streams or YouTube and stuff. They overthink everything, and especially if you watch like little channels or channels that start off, they don't have a lot. Not every channel starts off with like this huge 4K setup, big screen, green screen, and so on. Some just start off with little things, like just a small laptop here, a bit there, and that's it. I also just realized I didn't draw the straps or render the straps. But I also see some kind of weird violet streak on the layer. Which means we need to look for the layer it's on. Oh no. Okay, it's the hair layer. Good. Found it, fixed it. Diddly done. Oops. I love searching for layers. I don't know what I drew on. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like sometimes you have this little pixel that is bothering the hell out of you and you can't figure out for the love of God which layer it is the culprit. But the good thing is my layers kind of are always like in the same order, so I kind of know where to look, if that makes sense. Because I know, for example, I knew I don't have to look like on any layer that's like beneath my skin layer because it was on this visible on the skin, so I could skip like 10 layers. But it's a struggle for sure. Okay, there we go. Now those are also rendered. Back to the ruffles. Also, how does this always happen? Oh, wait. Oh, that's the ribbon layer. Ah, why? Oh, it's just random brush strokes. You could also just press on the object color using the move tool and it will automatically bring you into the layer. Oh? Wait. I had no idea. It brings me to my block out folder. But maybe if it's not in a folder? Oh, okay, okay. That's interesting, I had no idea. Dude, that's an awesome tip. Thank you so much. Oh my god. That is going to save me so much time in the future. Yeah, I just need to be mindful because apparently it doesn't work on clipping layers. Because yeah, if I try to go to the color, it just moves all of them, and I don't know if you can see it. In the bottom right corner of my Photoshop screen, you can see that I've used like clipping layers for all of those, which I don't recommend, by the way. Don't do this, guys. Keep it separate. Yeah. But it means I can use it for my usual workflow, because if I don't put it into a folder, it should be fine, I guess. Hopefully. But I will keep that in mind, because that is going to save my life a lot of times in the future. Then I wouldn't need to search for my ruffles layer right now. I could just use the freaking move tool. Where is it? There it is. And that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to start streaming. That I could help. You have no idea. This is so helpful, and I'm really grateful that you gave me this tip. Also, don't hesitate to remind me of it if you see that I'm like doing dumb stuff. because I'm here to actually learn as well. Because I kind of want like to get used to people watching me draw. Which also means like backseat arting and stuff like this is a thing, and people can say what they want about my stuff. But so far there were so many helpful people that were just giving nice tips and really helping me out, and I really appreciate that. I mean, sure, I probably am not going to take in every single comment and every feedback like the same, because a lot of stuff is like not a taste issue, but everybody has different tastes, of course. So sometimes if I get feedback from somebody, it's more of a taste thing instead of a preference thing, so to speak. But if somebody is like, dude, your eye looks like way off, it looks like it's popping out of your head, then it's different as if somebody says like, I like blue eyes more than green. Didn't want to deselect, I just wanted to hide it. I don't even understand how this little brush stroke happened. Sometimes stuff like this happens so quickly, and like correcting it takes ages. Blue eyes, a white dragon. Cookie, listen to the heart of the cards. Listen to the heart of the cards. Okay. It's time to duel, my friend. Did play Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was younger, I have to admit. Huge fan of the series. Or at least I was. Not anymore. I also used to collect them, so yeah. I know my blue eyes, white dragon very well. Kaiba, Yugi and Co. Pegasus. I think it's no secret anymore. I'm a fucking nerd. I think Yami Yugi was like one of my first anime crushes when I was little. Along with Shinichi Kodo from Detective Conan. Or I think it's called Case Close in Japan as well. Yeah, forget that. I know. I got caught. You know, oh, what was the white-haired guy's name? The one with the Millennium Ring. Not sure if that's correct name in English, but Bokura? No, what was it? Bokura? Not sure. I think his evil side was something with M. I forgot everything, I'm not gonna lie. Same. Most of the stuff is like, has gone into a void. Still know a bunch of the OG stuff, but I don't know. If people jog my memory, most of the time I know what they're talking about, but I also only did watch like the OG arcs with Yugi and the others, but not the DX ones or whatever they're called. But in general, I watched a bunch of anime back in the days. Nowadays I don't have the time anymore, but that's why I really would love to learn Japanese. Because if I learned Japanese, I could just like pop some anime in the background and just listen to it instead of reading the subtitles. Or watch it dub. Could do it. Not sure. But I do have to say there are a bunch of like, how's it called, voice actors who really are killing it. But let's be real, the majority of like animes have horrendous dubs. At least compared with the Japanese version. I mean, in German it's even worse, so... Yeah. Good, I'm not the only one thinking this. Japanese voice actors are built different. Heck yeah, they are. I mean, just all those lolly characters with like, or in general, little girls or women with very high voices. They sound so good in Japanese most of the time, but don't you dare listen to them in like a dub version where a woman is trying to imitate that. I don't know why it sounds so good in Japanese, but so fucking hilarious in any other language. But yeah, that's just my experience with stuff like that. But like I said, there are a couple of voice actors in English that are really, really killing it. But I don't know their names. I know some of their roles. Do you know Frieren? Frieren, yeah. I don't know the spelling head. That was decent dub. I haven't seen Frieren yet, but that's maybe because I don't know. It's often so cringe to watch a show that uses German as a base. Because Frieren just means freezing, and I heard a lot of the characters' names, and there is like a meme in a lot of the German communities where they compare the names of the Frieren characters. So. But isn't there also this meme that like Frieren has like a very soft and high voice in Japanese, and in English it sounds like super sexy and deep? I don't know. Yeah, the char names. The story is good though. I really need to watch it then. I still want to watch like Solo Leveling, Demon Slayers, and Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's reset my speech exa. And a bunch of others like the Apotheker Diaries and stuff like that, but I'm so behind. So behind. But I always have my like anime and K-drama phases. I don't watch them for ages and then suddenly I watch like 5 animes or series in like the shortest amount of time. Oh, I watched the Apotheker Diaries. Yeah, it's supposed to be so good and it's also on my list. I often see shorts about different kinds of animes and I'm always like, okay, I'm watching it a little bit, but just enough not to spoil myself, and then I skip the short. One anime I also wanted to watch was, how's it called? Spy X Family? But like I said, the recent season of anime are like, I'm so far behind and haven't watched any of the new ones. I think one of the newest ones I've watched was Haikyuu. But I haven't watched the last season yet because I watched Haikyuu like, I don't know, not long before the last season came out, so I don't know. I didn't look into it yet again, so. No, that's not what I want. Hmm. But yeah, about Spy X Families, I also saw so many shorts with like, how are they called? Anya, Yor, and stuff. And it does look so adorable. There's also Dungeon Meshi, or its short name D&D. Oh, is it that food dungeon thing? Could be wrong. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I seen a bunch of stuff about this as well. It looked really, really fun. I mean, the last food-related anime I watched was Shokugeki no Soma. Oh, I'm thinking the other way around. Wait. I need to shadow the other ones because those are not catching light. Makes more sense. Shokugeki no Soma is like the, I don't know. How should I call it? It's like food porn. In its purest form. It's not an anime I would recommend to anyone that is starting out with anime. Food Wars. Yeah, right. Didn't think of the English name right now. Because the Japanese name is Shokugeki no Soma, so yeah. Okay, that's the red one, but it's way too dark. Yes, how you described it. But it's so true. It's like, if you're not used to this kind of fan service in Japanese animes, you're going to be scarred for life. But everything they cook, it just looks so good. Yeah, super good. In general, it's insane how good like food looks in animes. I mean, seriously, it should be forbidden. In certain animes, I feel like I'm gaining weight just by watching how good the animation looks for food and cooking. And Shokugeki no Soma is definitely a prime example for that. I also got asked to do a commission recently, but we still need to figure out the details. Have you heard of Kobayashi Dragon Maid? I really like that anime. Oh, I have heard of it. It's like I have the face of the girl in front of my head. Wasn't it like white dress, dark hair? I think twin tails. No, that's a different one. I think what I meant was like my wife from the dungeons or something. But I know the maid. She's super cute. Let me just Google it real quick so I... Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid, there we go. Oh, no, I meant somebody else actually. Oh no, she's in the background. Oh. I meant the like violet-haired girl from... Wait, let me grab a picture. I've never seen the anime, but it's so funny to see this picture because I honestly... I would guess this is like the main protagonist, but all I know about this anime is her. So I thought she is like the main protagonist of the anime. Okay, I have no clue what's it all about. I mean, I guess maids and dragons, but yeah. Social media is definitely at fault that I like know all those things even though I didn't watch them. So it's slice of life. Yeah, but with a like hint of magic, of course, with the dragon theme. But it does look super cute and it's also on my watch list. Yeah, with dragons, awesome. I mean, I'm a huge fan of dragons anyways, so... Any show with a dragon in it, count me in. I think the first anime I've watched when I was a child was like on TV. At least the first one that I really remember is Sailor Moon. And then the classics like I already mentioned, Detective Conan, Inuyasha, Dragon Ball, a little bit. Didn't get much into Dragon Ball because my parents didn't like that show at all. But on the other hand, I watched Detective Conan with my mother, so that was fun. Mine was Naruto and Pokemon. Yeah, Naruto was my first manga I read. I have all Naruto manga in a box currently. But I don't know, I lost interest in Naruto after a certain point because I didn't like the direction it was going after a while. Because I mean, there's Naruto it started out to be a manga and then somewhere along the line it turned into a primarily anime because there's so much stuff that happens in the anime that doesn't happen in the manga. Which is so insane to me. Because the prime example is that there is no hint of how Hinata and Naruto get together in... We don't talk about Boruto. I watched the movie because I was curious, and I regret it. I mean, I don't know a single person who actually watched it and liked it, so I figured I don't waste my time with it as well. Watched the movie, like I said, and then I had enough. And yet they're still making episodes. Yeah, because people still watch it. For whatever reason. It still sells, so... But that's how the word goes, right? Money is money. So whatever works, they'll do it. I mean, on a different note, it's not an anime because it's not produced in Japan, I know that, but one of my favorite animated series is Avatar: The Last Airbender. That is just Avatar's love, Avatar's life. It has my exact humor and the lore and everything is just so cool. Oh gosh. Oh, mine is... I forgot the name. Da-dun, da-dun. Maybe you can describe it? Maybe we can work out the name together? Or it's going to be one of those moments where you're sitting here 20 hours in and then it's, oh, Castlevania. Oh, I still have to watch it. Castlevania is based on a video game, and usually video game adaptations are not as good, but every one of my friends recommended Castlevania to me because apparently it's so well made. Yeah, super good. Ah, I'm so going to watch that. I mean, it has vampires in it, and I'm a sucker for vampire. Pun not intended, by the way. They just come natural to me. I don't know what to do. Don't judge me for my bad jokes. I'm also a fan of dad jokes, so there you go. I said it. Oh, I remembered when we were talking about 40k. What did you remember? There's a faction called the Blood Angels. Ooh. Now I'm curious, because that sounds like something I would totally fall in love into. Let's see. A whole army of vampires with power armor? Wait, okay, I didn't see that coming, okay? Let me see. 40k, Blood Angels. Oh, I've seen them before. I had no idea those were vampires, actually. I mean, to be fair, they don't look like the typical vampires. Let's just take this cool picture real quick, so everybody can see it. I mean, it's low res, because it's just from Google, but... Ensanguineous? Okay, my boy, okay? But they look really cool. I don't know the fractions too well. But since there are a lot of fans out there, you could stumble across them eventually. Because like I said, I've never had anything to do with Warhammer 40k, but everybody knows the Space Marines. Uh-oh. Doesn't matter. Nobody saw a thing. Yep, I saw nothing. Good, then we don't need to talk about it. Also, I think the ruffles are slowly getting there. At least I'm getting the hang of it. They look better than the first one I began to draw. No, I really did put those on a different layer. I'm trying to use the move tool, but it's probably not going to work. It does work because I accidentally threw it on the highlight layer. Okay, lucky me. Haha. Previous tip already saving my life here. You saw it live and in color. Oops. Now I'm going to just merge those two. And saved it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Also, just going to say a quick hello to everybody else who's currently watching. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Feel free to continue lurking and just enjoy some chill music and some vibing. Thank you for the headset. Thank you so much. Okay, stay hydrated, it says. Everybody grab a glass of water and drink something. It's important to stay hydrated. Or, as we already said this stream, wet-mouthed. Cheers! Thank you for the reminder. What do you mean? Alright. Okay, there we go. Nope. Don't like it. Anyways, one thing I wanted to tell you guys before was that I might have another commission lined up soon. An emote pack for a Discord server, but I still need to figure out the details with the owner and stuff. Because they just messaged me to find out if I even do stuff like that, and I said yes I do. I have done a few emotes previously for a different Twitch streamer as well. Some animated ones and normal ones, so we'll might be able to see them soon in the stream too. Yeah, emotes, yes. Hopefully. I'm always really excited if I get any commissions in. So we'll see. I also have no idea what's the topic going to be, by the way. I have no idea if it's going to be animal themed, character themed, or something else. But I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. Fun! Yes, fun. Need some darker folds here too. Bit more darker, maybe. It's too dark again. That looks good. Oops. I want to move. Why won't you let me move? There we go. Okay. But I think pushing the shadows a bit more is really benefiting the frills. So we're going to do just that real quick. Following the guides I already drew. Also, once again, it's time for a quick little break. And then we're going to dive into our last hour of today. So guys, make sure to grab a glass of water, stretch your legs, and I see you in 5 minutes again. Almost forgot to put up my BRB screen. And so far, I haven't forgotten to turn it around. Kit Kat time. Let's go. See you in a bit. I am back, and welcome to the stream, Prism. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hey, I freaking missed something, it seems. Already 14 subs, awesome. I know, I know. Cabelus stopped by earlier to streams and gifted 5 whole subs, which was insane. And it made me so happy. But other than that, you didn't miss that much. Just a little bit on-screen craziness, and that's it. Seriously, I just told my wife how difficult it is to get a viewer. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm both lucky somehow that I have so many people who actually like are supporting me, which makes me so happy. I just also told Thomas that I feel so good about this whole thing, and I feel so honored because so many people I never thought would stop by. Because honestly, Prism, when I told you that I started streaming, I figured you would be just like, oh yeah, nice, cool, have fun, I don't care. And now you've been here for a couple of streams and it's awesome to talk to you as well and stuff. Which makes me super happy. And so many of my other friends are also like super supportive. And then we have like Cookie, who came in here a few days ago, I think. You've been here like since Tuesday? Or did you come in only yesterday? It feels like you're here for, since ages. Yeah, a chill stream is nice to check into. Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. It's good you think it's chill. 3 streams now, I think. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. But it feels like you've been here like ever since I started, because you're so talkative and it's so much fun to talk to you too, so. Time sure flies. But yeah, it's insane. Yeah. Head pets for you. I don't have an emote for that, but head pets to you too, Cookie. So I guess I must do something right then to somehow make this work. Because I mean, this is the first week ever since I've hit affiliate, and we have like 14 subscribers, which is insane. Two weeks ago I would have called anyone crazy who would have told me that. Because it feels so unreal still. Yes, he's coming along nicely. Did you or what give her a name yet? Oh, it's going to be my on-stream persona, so it's just Celestia. Or Tia. Hi there, Tia. It was fun times watching your stream, but I'm gonna head off for now. I hope that you have fun on the rest of your stream. Thank you, crew. It was so much fun having you here. Thank you for stopping by, and if you have time, post what you've drawn. I'm really curious, and I hope I see you around too in the future. Bye bye, and rest well. And Prism, how is your game coming along? I will try to finish it. Bye bye. Bye bye, good luck. You can do it. Trust the process. You can now fish and get a random critter that actually gets into the inventory. Awesome! So no more bugs or repeating fishing actions like you had last time we talked. But there is still a lot to do about the fishing minigame. Oh, I bet. I mean, making minigames is probably like super hard as well, since it's a game within a game. Alright, I gotta go too. I'll post my work in progress in the Discord. Gotta do chores, then EP time for me. Bye bye and have a good rest of the stream. Okay, rest up and thank you so much for stopping by. It was a pleasure and we had a blast. Thank you so much. And I love what you posted. It looks so cool. Reminds me a bit of a chain jump. Cookie Sea Mine, get it? Oh, I see, I see. Very cool. Very cool. It looks so much fun. I like the idea a lot. With the chocolate chip spikes. I dislike the Unreal Engine widget system. To call one blueprint from another is a biatch. Is it so? The last time I used Unreal Engine I didn't do that much with the widget system, so I don't have much experience with it. Oh yeah. Bye bye. Alright, bye bye. Bye bye again if you're still here. But that's too bad to hear. Often things that seem like so easy to handle have like problems in the back end. Probably just because I don't quite understand it yet. Could be, yes, but I know you're smart, so I'm sure you'll figure it out. Sadly, I can't help you. But if in doubt, blame the program. Yeah, I'll manage. Thanks. You're welcome. Just telling the truth. You proved it to me on more than one occasion, so... And I doubt that changed in the last couple of years. My head is bigger than what's in it. That's a lie. That's a lie. We have met people where that's the case. So that's a lie in your case. But I try. But you have to see it with a different kind of perspective. If your head is bigger than what's in it, you have way more space to fill it. Yeah, when I knock, I hear there is still a lot of space. Does it echo? At least in my case it does. How's the wedding planning coming along? Slow. I think that's the best way to describe it. Slow and steady. We're currently looking for like a band or a musician or DJ, whatever we find and fits our taste. And sorry for my sloppy mobile writing. It's totally fine, don't worry. My brain is pretty good with autocorrecting sentences. It sometimes takes a moment to load, but could be worse. So I'm guessing you're just on your way home from work? I will come back after a late lunch. My wife makes salmon with sauce hollandaise, vegan version. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I worked from 70:30 to 14. Okay, yeah. So you've been running some errands, I guess, since it's already like 3 p.m. But you don't have to hurry or anything because I'm only going to stick around for like roughly 45 minutes because I usually stop streaming at 4 p.m. Because 4 hours is already a lot and it's currently my limit which I can do in like one sitting. Because it's both taxing on the voice and I also catch myself growing more tired and distracted the longer the stream goes. Go away, you little fly. Pesky little bastard, go away! Nope, don't want multiplier, just a normal pen. Just to fix this a little. I understand, must be exhausting talking so much, I can only imagine. See you soon. Yeah, take care of yourself. And have a good lunch. Mahlzeit. Yeah, so I'm going to drink from my coffee real quick and then we get back into drawing again and talking about whatever comes to our minds. Okay, let's go. By the way, I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but today I saw a trailer that there's going to be a second Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Maybe there are a few Five Nights fans besides me out there too. The first movie was very different from the original video game, but it was still a lot of fun to watch because they did an actual pretty good job with like Freddy, Bonnie, and Foxy and Chica. I think they looked really cool, and I also really like the Springtrap suit. So I'm really curious to see how the second part is going to go. I mean, it's not the best movie of all time, but seriously, it's it's a movie based on a game, so my expectations are always quite low. But still, I won't give up the hopes because honestly, if you compare like older video game movies to the newer ones, they have done such a good job in improving everything. Because most of the time, like live action adaptations of something fictional, no matter if it's like a game or an old Disney movie, let's be real, most of us aren't happy about it. Because it's just, there is so much things to consider. Most games and movies or animes have such huge fan bases, and everybody has their own idea and vision of something, of how something should look like, and it's so hard to satisfy everybody. I mean, there are going to be hardcore fans who like this actor more for that role, or this actor more for this role, and so on and so forth. But I always give like movie directors and the others the benefit of the doubt, and I always try to go into a movie with the thought in mind that this is a separate movie, and I don't try. Sorry, little hiccup. And I always try to be open-minded about it. For me, it's really a bonus if a movie really like catches the vibe of the anime, the book, or the game it is like trying to imitate or trying to represent. Because I think one of the most surprising adaptations I've seen in recent years was the One Piece live action. I am by all means not up to date with One Piece. I used to be like a huge fan and I tried to keep up with all the series and stuff, but I think somewhere, oh, how was it called? It's already in the New World, and Trafalgar Law is already with the Straw Hats, and it's the island where Aokiji and Akainu fought against each other. I stopped watching it somewhere around there, and I have like my binge watch sessions where I sometimes just pick it up again and watch it and continue to watch it, but it's the pacing is really what throws me off. I love the story, I love the characters and stuff, but if you don't have as much time anymore, stuff like that is really bothersome, so I'm kind of looking forward to the new adaptation where they try to balance this, because this is super exciting. But the live action movie, they have done such a good job with the series, in my opinion. It is so much fun to watch. The humor is like amazing. I think the cast is also amazing. And I am really curious what they're going to do. I mean, they have changed a bunch of stuff and cut out some other things. But all in all, the decisions they've made were really good. I mean, they completely scrapped the whole Dawn Creek arc on the Barati, for example, but they still kept Dawn Creek in as a little Easter egg, or at least you can call it an Easter egg, because Mihawk is fighting him when... I don't know who calls Mihawk. Was it Garp? I think it was Garp. And Mihawk is fighting Dawn Creek in this moment, and it's so cool to see that they put Dawn Creek in, but still, I don't know. Story-wise, Dawn Creek doesn't really impact the story much. It just shows more of Sanji's arc, and I think it was a good decision to keep him out of it. And honestly, Captain Kuro from the Black Cats, I don't know why, but I love that guy. That is like... That one is done so fucking well. Seriously. He gives me the creeps and kind of reminds me of a video game I played years ago. It's a pixel horror game called Mad Father. where you play his daughter Aya, and they live in like this big ass mansion and stuff. And in the end, there is a chase sequence where you need to run from your own father, and he is always like saying her name very creepily, like Aya, Aya, I'm coming for you, Aya. And of course, this really vibes with like Miss Kaya, I'm coming for you, I'm going to unalive you, you know? And that was just, I don't know. I made this connection and it made it even more creepier, and I was a little bit afraid how they're going to pull off like Ruffy's gum gum fruit abilities with the CGI effects and everything. Because I bet it's so hard to play Ruffy and have to pretend you have a stretchy body. But they did a really, really good job, and I only see this series growing and getting better with quality, and Kobe also looks so good, and Helmeppo and everybody. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to like the next season and stuff. Another series I'm really looking forward to is also Hazbin Hotel. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know it. Or at least I assume, because Hazbin Hotel was like this big phenomenon last year. And it's so good. I'm a sucker for like musicals. I have to out myself here. I always try to keep up with like famous musicals. Like stuff like Beetlejuice, Hamilton, and other musicals. And Hazbin Hotel was like, because I'm such a huge music fan, it always popped up in my feed, and also the cosplays of Alistair, Lucifer, and all the other characters were constantly popping up in my feed, and I was like, what is this? What is this madness that is currently taking over the internet? I had no idea, because I haven't watched Misty Pop before. Sorry if I butchered her name, but I think that's how she's called. And Helluva Boss also was somehow not on my radar, because I guess I'm not into like the animation community, and I think people who watched Swifty were more like in animation. So I was a bit late on the hype train, but I regret nothing. The songs are so good, the characters are hilarious, the voice actors are amazing. I'm so sorry, I had to mute myself. I had to sneeze really, really badly, and it came out of nowhere. Oh gosh. That sneeze was killing me. And my voice. Oh gosh. So yeah, those are the two series I'm really looking forward to. Arcane used to be on this list too, but we already got season 2 last year, and now it's going to be a long, long time until we see the next season. But when they were going to announce the release date, I'm so going to be there. Because Arcane was a masterpiece, and I'm sure the other parts that play in the same universe are going to be just as good. At least that's what I hope. I mean, I have to be honest, for me at first, the first few episodes of Arcane were a little bit disappointing, but only because I felt like the pacing was off. Because for me, it was so strange to see like Vi and Jinx fight almost, I don't know, was it like, it was very early on in the series. And for me, I thought this would be the climax of the second season, so I got caught off guard with that scene. But while I kept watching it, it just felt so good and it made so much sense why they did this as early as they did. So I'm really curious how the other, like, seasons are going to be and what kind of topics they're going to incorporate. Because I watched this one trailer. How's it called? Into the Nexus? Not quite sure. But yeah, I'm really, really curious how it's going to continue in the future. So what else am I looking forward to? Right, the second season of the live-action Avatar movie. Movie, not the series of Last Airbender, which we talked about previously too today. Because this is just like, this series has impacted me so much when I was little, and I even watched the first adaptation of the live action adaptation, the movie nobody wants to talk about because it was so fucking bad. The CGI and everything was great, and also the 3D effects, because it was one of the first 3D movies I watched. But I was so disappointed about like the lore and everything they put in, because there was so much wrong with it. I mean, I don't know if that's in every language, but like in German they called Tsuzin's comet, or however it's called, Zuko's comet, which was completely wrong, of course. And there was so many other things that were not correct. But thankfully they didn't make a second one. But the live adaptation series is actually really good. I would totally recommend watching it if you're like an Avatar fan like me. But don't touch the movie. Don't. Just don't. It's just a disappointment. So yeah. Also guys, just a quick reminder, stay hydrated, drink some water. It's good for your body and mind. By the way, if any of you have some suggestions on people I could rate today, feel free to just drop in the chat if you like. I do have a couple of people written down on a little list of mine, but I'm always expanding that list. It's like people that got suggested to me in previous streams, or other people that rated me before, which I really want to rate back as well. And of course they need to be live, or else it doesn't work. So we'll see about that. I think I'm going to use the multiple layer for this one, just to keep the other shadows too. There we go. I just love Zelda music. It's so good. And so recognizable. I also think I'm going to redo the ruffles on her hands. Because it somehow clicked with me here on those. And it looks so much better. And I kind of want to keep the same quality all over. If possible. So let's see. Let's do this. Also, again, for anybody who joined a little bit later today, I am going to be on vacation next week, so the schedule might be changing a bit. I still don't know how much and if I'll be there every day. I try to, but I can't make any promises. But either way, if I am not going to stream, I probably will either put on a gaming stream. Probably going to be Stardew Valley or something of that sort. But I'll try. I just don't want... If I'm on vacation, I try to put my mind off of work. And I do streaming purely to get myself out there more since I'm a full-time artist. And... yeah. That's basically the reason. So even if I'm going to stream in my vacation, I probably just am going to take a small art break. But it really depends on my mood. I just don't want to burn out, if that makes any sense. Because taking care of yourself is such an important part, especially as an artist, because we're doing something we're really passionate about, and it's so easy to burn out and just lose oneself in like art block, depression and stuff. And to keep a good balance between things is really one of the most important skills you have to have nowadays. Especially with social media and stuff being constantly present. Because yesterday I already talked with somebody about the topic of speed. Nowadays everything is like overly saturated with artists. There are so many social media artists. You can find new posts almost everywhere on any platform, and people try to keep up with the demands people are wanting from them. But it's so easy to burn out that way. This piece, for example, is taking me multiple streams right now. I'm working on this for weeks. But that's not how I usually work. I am trying out something new with this piece. I try out a different workflow. I try to push myself and do stuff I am not as comfortable with. And of course this is going to take longer than usual. Of course I'm going to struggle more. Of course I'm going to make more mistakes. But I'm doing those mistakes so I can learn from them. If I always stay in my comfort zone, how will I improve? I mean, that's almost impossible. So that's why I am taking longer with this piece. Since it's my piece, it's for my channel, it's not like for a client or a commission or anything like this. I have the time to experiment, and it's good to experiment. It's what keeps art fun, it's what makes you improve. It's simply part of art. And so many people, me included, forget that sometimes. Because yesterday I felt inferior because of that. Because I've been working on this piece for such a long time and not like pushing out one piece per day and multiple pieces per week. Because my focus currently is on improving and not on pushing out as many pieces as I can. And yeah, sure, I could do like a couple of studies and stuff, which I also am going to do on future streams probably. But I still want to challenge myself with this. I have my references up, I'm still using them, and because I'm doing something I'm not comfortable with, I also know what I can improve in the future. For example, I really want to study more clothing, because I really am having a hard time with figuring out like frills and folds and stuff, and know how to render this texture, basically. But this is good. I saw a problem and I know how to fix it. And that's such an important skill as an artist. To analyze your own weaknesses, to push yourself beyond your limits, to really expand your horizon, to say the least. And the more you practice, the more you get comfortable with things you don't know, the faster you're going to get. I mean, just a couple of months ago, I would have never been able to pull off a piece like this in the time I do right now, because I wouldn't have known how. And now I do. And now I'm trying something else again, and the next time I'm experimenting with stuff like that, I'm going to take extremely long again, but it's still going to be better than what I have now. So it's always a balance. Because honestly, once I'm done with this, I'm probably going to do something less taxing. Like I'm going to do my channel point logo, or I don't know, maybe a commission again. I will see what's up next. But either way, it is the balance that's important. And believe me, I've learned it the hard way. And a lot of my mentors also told me speed comes with time. Speed and quality comes with time. And it's true. I'm always looking back at my old art and thinking, oh wow, I was so proud of this back then because it took me so long to achieve this quality. And now in the same time frame, I do double the quality. And it's just going to become exponentially better. So yeah, even though I really got frustrated yesterday because of my speed with the speeds, I still want to push through and do this, and after that I'm going to learn of the mistakes I made. I'm not going to use this workflow anymore. I have figured out a couple of cool stuff again. Kraken has given me also a very cool tip that I can use. That is also going to increase my work speed as well. It leaves me less frustrated. So yeah, I love to learn and grow, especially alongside others. to change this thing. Don't like default. Small little stretch in between work. Doesn't hurt. So slowly coming together. Also, I'm going to real quick search for somebody to raid out to in a minute. Okay, those guys are not online because I follow them. Oh, I have a notification. I even have 2 new notifications from Steam. Steam's Twitch, I mean. Okay. Yeah, he streamed for 40 hours in the last 30 days. Done that. Already reached that yesterday. And streamed for 12 unique days in the last 30 days. Oh, awesome. Which means I've completed another step on my path to partner. So the only thing I'm missing are 75 average viewers. Such an easy goal to complete. Not. I mean, that's an insane amount, honestly. Having 75 people who are watching you every time you go live as an average is insane. I don't even know if I'll ever grow this big. Because art is not like a gaming channel where people watch you in the thousands and thousands, at least not what I've seen so far. A couple of hundreds are apparently realistic, but that's basically it. Okay, the 2 people I just looked at are sadly offline. Maybe this person's on. Oh! Oh no, this person is just raiding out to somebody else. No. God damn it, this is just ending their stream too. Oh, too bad, too bad. Okay, that means I don't have anybody left on my little cheat sheet. And I think we raided Witch Among the Flowers yesterday, so I don't want to raid them again. Because I also want to discover new people. So let's see. see who we can raid out to. Because there are so many amazing artists out there anyway, so... I'm pretty sure we are going to find somebody to raid out to. I want to try to find somebody that is like... in our range of viewers. Because it's, for me, it's always so awkward to rate somebody that is like way bigger than me. Because it feels like I'm just trying to grab viewers. If that makes sense, because rating somebody that has like 400 views or stuff like that feels just overkill. So let's see. There's so many cute artists. Oh my god. There's a witch. They have a witch avatar. I have to look into this. Frame by frame, and we're getting there. You know what? I'm going to rate this person. Never seen them before, but they are also a Foxgirl Kitsune VTuber. Haha, that's totally up my alley. By the way, I also have a raid message now. Let's see if it works. There we go. For anyone who wants to like spam a raid message, it's nothing big, and if you have like better suggestions, I'm always open for that. Because like I said, I still have to get used to like raid and stream etiquette and stuff. So yeah, let's see, what was their name? Licia Lizu. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully I don't butcher the name. Quickly. Oh! Didn't want to unmute them. Licia Lizu. Looking good so far. Okay, guys, thank you so much for today's stream. It was so awesome having you here, and thank you. Thank you so much for the on-stream celebration. Oh, that's so cute. I had no idea I can do that. Thank you so much, Demonic Echo. Thank you. Okay. So, that completely... I lost my train of thought here. Okay, yeah, right. Thank you so much for the stream, guys. If you liked it, make sure to leave a follow, and maybe if you want to support me, even sub to my channel. And we'll see each other next week, hopefully on Monday. Times may vary next week, but I try my best to stick to it, even though I am on vacation. If not, I let you guys know, and we might do just a cozy stream in the evening instead of drawing together after lunch. So, let's send them some love, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye, guys!